Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our virtual class. By the way, I'm Jamalia Inero, and I'm your MAPI teacher. Our topic this afternoon is all about the external and internal influence of an artwork in Brunei, Indonesia, and Malaysia to the Philippine arts fabric design. And this is our objectives. Objectives: differentiate the external and internal influence of the Philippine artwork. Create your own fabric that has a foreign influence. Value the importance of foreign influence in making craft and artifact. Brunei produced fabric for making gowns and sarong. The weaving and decorations of the cloth, as well as wearing, displaying and exchanging of it, have been an important part of Bruneian culture for years. Two types of clothing in Brunei are called batik and ikat. Batik is a dyed cotton cloth decorated through a technique known as a wax resist dyeing. Workers start from plain cotton and draw patterns with melted wax. The cloth is dipped in dye that colors a protected fabric. Ikat is made through a similar process as batik, but instead of dyeing the pattern onto finished cloth, it is created during weaving. Ikat patterns were specific to cultural groups and were passed down from generation to generation. Indonesia. Machine-made printed malungs are made in Indonesia specifically for export to the Philippines and are commonly referred to as batik because the item is imported. Those inexpensive machine-made malungs are used for everyday purposes. The malung and other Philippine wraparound skirts are related to the sarong, worn by peoples in other parts of maritime Southeast Asia, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Brunei. Malaysia. Batik is a textile art in Malaysia. The most popular motifs are leaves and flowers. Malaysian batik representing humans or animals are rare because Islam norms disallow animals' image as decoration. Uli, sulod. Philippines, weaving involves many threads being measured, cut, and mounted on a wooden platform. The threads are dyed and weaved on a loom. Native Filipinos weave using fibers from abaca, cotton and bark cloth. Textiles, clothes, drugs, and hats were weaved. They also used weaving to make just about all of the clothing that was worn. Hand-woven malungs are made by Maranao, Maguindanao, and Tibuli weavers on a backstrap loom. The pattern or style of the malong may show the weaver's tribal origin. Arts and crafts, Brunei. Traditional arts and crafts form a large section of Brunei's cultural heritage. Both making, silversmithing, or technique of making silver, bronze tooling, shaping, cutting, cloth weaving, and basket making are examples of the types of artistry celebrated and followed in modern-day culture. Indonesia, considered as home of world handicraft. Indonesian arts and crafts are diverse. Jewelry, beadwork, batik, pottery, metal baskets, wooden carving, and stone carving. Every ethnic group has its own uniqueness, style, and philosophy of crafting. Villages in the Lesser Sanda Islands produce ikat, while provinces in Kalimantan are long known for their basketry and weaving using rattan and other natural fabrics. Malaysia, Wow Bulan, one of the Malaysian national symbols, is a complicated moon kite design. Bulan means moon. Its name is from the crescent moon-like shape found at the lower sections of the kite. Philippines basket are waved in Philippines. These are commonly used to transport grain, store food, and catch fish. Sculpture Brunei. Sculpture in Brunei takes on a more functional role than an ornamental one. The people have a long tradition as excellent craftsmen using bronze and silver to create adornment and functional items such as bowls, tools, and the like. Indonesia. The Indonesian sculptors' skills are impressive. How they handle the metal tools, the sharp carving tools, slowly putting away wood chips and transforming the rough wood log into art. Traditional carvings decorate walls, doors, and columns. Malaysia. Most of Malaysia's sculptures are relief. These are partially curved into or out of another surface. Relief wood carvings frequently adorn the doors, walls, and windows of traditional Malay houses. The best Malay wood carving is from Terengganu and Kelantan, passed down from one generation to another. The craft is divided into ukiran hollows or pine carving and ukiran karas, literally meaning rough carving. Philippines sculpture is the most familiar art form among Filipinos. The most popular wood carving in the Philippines are carving of the Anitus or nature gods, Santos or saints. The status of Christ and the Blessed Mother sculpture has undergone change in terms of shape, size, and the medium use. Kindi is a Maranao heirloom pamana teapot or kettle used for hot water, coffee, or tea used as ritual pouring vessels during weddings and other ceremonies. Okay, any clarifications, suggestions about our topic this afternoon? So if none, thank you so much for listening. And don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, www.gaitf.com. And don't forget to open your LCMS. Bye-bye!